My friend, you're going to join me. We got him. Guys, we got him to join us. You are a coveted person. Everybody wants to talk to you. So thank you for joining us.
Pleasure, as always.
Thomas Bach, president of the IOC. I have some fun questions, but I think everyone wants me to ask you some serious questions first. But first, thank you for being in Oberhof. How is it? The atmosphere is so incredible here.
This is why I'm a fan of Oberhof for many, many years. You see, these people here, they love sport, they celebrate sport, and they celebrate the athletes. Even if FIL is starting the competition already at 8:30 in the morning.
It was early, right? What time did you wake up this morning?
Yeah, to be here at 8:25,
Yeah.
for the first race.
You'll have to watch our show because we started at 8 a.m. and it was still dark outside. I think I still was waking up myself. So we're happy to have you. And I agree too. I feel like Oberhof does an incredible job at including everyone, and they're just so excited for these sliding sports. And what a big deal, women's doubles competition.
Finally, gender parity in FIL, and with the women's doubles, and to see the high quality of the competition and how competitive it is, really made me very happy.
I don't know if have you been on a luge sled before?
Yes.
Long time ago.
But not the whole track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So women's doubles getting on a sled has been a very big deal. So thank you for doing all the work for us to make it happen. But it's a very hard thing to do. I did it one time and I got really hurt and really injured. So you're right, the caliber of these women is very high, and it's such a competitive field, so it's so fun.
This is what sport is about. Huh?
I know. They're so brave. Who decides to make a sport where we sit on a sled and go 80 miles an hour? It's so crazy, right?
No, it's fantastic, and you see how the girls like it.
Yeah, no, they love it, and it's offered a second opportunity to win a medal. So as a woman in sport, we are very grateful. How many years in the making was it to get women's doubles here?
Oh, it was quite some years. There was some reluctance here and there. There were many discussions, but the more happy I think we can all be that it's finally happening now, and I'm among the ones who are very happy.
Yes, we're very grateful. So if you've noticed, a German has won every gold medal so far. You are from Germany. You are an Olympic champion. I have to ask, is there something in the water in Germany as to why there's so many champions?
Oh, many other countries have many champions, so there is nothing to worry about. But here in Luge, this is one of our best sports for a very, very long time. And you see great champions in luge for decades. Yeah. And then I think also here the track in Oberhof is a little bit made for the Germans.
Yes, that's true. It is. They're very good at it. So you talk about in Germany, this is such a popular sport, but you got into fencing. That's one question they always ask us is how do people get into luge? But I want to ask you, how do people get into fencing?
That's a longer story. I tried to cut it short. I wanted to get to football, but my parents somehow lured me into fencing, and there was a very charismatic coach, and I was a 6-year-old boy. And this is how I fell in love with fencing then.
Wow.
That was not supposed to.
I feel like that's a common story among athletes. It's almost like the sport finds them instead of they find the sport. But it made you into Olympic champion, and now you're the king of the IOC.
Come on.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I asked your counterpart, Kit McConnell, if he would jump on a sled. If we got it together, would you get on a sled later today?
You're joining?
Maybe I'll join. I'll give you all my secrets. But you're the German. You know how to go fast.
No, but there I better think withdraw.
Yeah, you don't want to over.
No, I need some more training for this, and then let's come back to this a little bit later.
Okay, we'll do some summer training. We'll come back next year.
Let's think about it.
Okay, deal?
Deal.
Okay, deal. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your trip. Thomas Bach, president of the IOC, super cool. Everyone's been trying to talk to him, and he's just a nice guy. But fencing, I've always been so curious about fencing because maybe he should have done luge this whole time. I don't know.